He was with him. Gang Spitter, y'all subscribe to the channel like y'all do sport betting apps. Y'all hit the like button like y'all like processed food. Y'all share the video like y'all share powder bags and bottles when y'all buy sections in the club. Understand that boy Murder Dex, he coming real hard with his choice of words, aiming at Psycho Bob, Kodak Black boy, if y'all don't know. And he talking heavy on his deceased mama, right? And by the way, Buddy in the feds just like Psycho Bob in the feds. But he dissing Psycho Bob mom, and he's saying his kid's gonna be next. Then he's saying Psycho gonna be deleted. By the time he get out the feds, Psycho gonna be crushed. Then he go on to say ain't nobody snitching around him and he ain't focused. We all know 10 out of Jake did the video exposing that Psycho told. So we do know that about Psycho, and it seemed like Kodak Black ain't cut him off. Yeah, it seemed like Kodak Black ain't cut him off for that right there. And yeah. But meanwhile, Kodak, he on the street. And it seemed like Psycho Bob problems, not Kodak Black problems. Because I don't really see, or we don't really see nobody applying pressure to Kodak Black. See, now's the time, if you got any smoke with Kodak Black, to apply that pressure. Like, you really gonna try to put your foot on his neck, now's the time, because he's not really in his right state of mind. He always shell. He don't really move militant. Not to say his car's not bulletproof and shit like that, but he just be out and about in the street, sitting on the curb. Like, yeah, he ain't on point. Now, he can have dudes around him that's on point, but he not on point. Like, he ain't really focused. So, if you was to bliss him right now, it'd be the perfect time to bliss that guy. But the only thing is, the dudes that are really put Kodak Black on the t-shirt, if it is any of them out there, they in Florida and they're not going to travel.
Prison throughout the county jails. No, ain't no rat. And man, one of my brothers on blood. No Z nigga that I. And I can tell you like this. Last nigga lost his mama trying to talk on my name. And I promise you, his kid's going to be next. Because he going to be dead before I get out. But I'm going to be out soon. A lot of niggas slacking and lacking on me.
So long as Kodak Black not in Miami, around his hood, or wherever Psycho Bob got issues at, around them parts, Kodak, it seemed like he'd be good. It seemed like he'd be straight. Like, because he ain't running into no problems where he getting shot at or dudes running down on him. Even robberies. Like, Kodak not even going through that. So it seemed like Psycho issues, not Kodak Black issues. Nor do we hear Kodak Black dissing Psycho Bob ops. You understand? Now, when Psycho get out, that's what he going to have to live up to, that name. He going to have to become a psycho. Because he got some unfinished smoke to set straight. Because, dude, they whacked your mama. After you was taunting the other dude about his mama getting whacked, they whacked your mama. So, if you got a name like Psycho Bob, and you still on that bullshit, yeah, you got to live up to that. Like, your whole mama, she not here no more because of you. So we need to see some psycho shit, man.
Now on to a deadly discovery after a woman was found dead inside a van in Fort Lauderdale.
The back windows of the van appeared to be shot out. Local 10 News reporter Ian Margall is live with the latest on this investigation. Ian.
Things in this Fort Lauderdale neighborhood really quiet now, but last night this was a very busy scene, and I've spoken with family members of this victim. They tell me they are absolutely heartbroken today. Let's take you back to that scene last night, right around 6 p.m. Fort Lauderdale police say they responded to the home on Northwest 30th Way and 21st Street, where we're standing right now. They found a woman shot in the front seat of a van right in the driveway here. The woman was pronounced dead on the scene.
Unless you ain't gonna come out on the internet popping that gangster talk, all that thug talk, that Z talk. If it ain't no psycho timing you on, we ain't trying to hit none of that, because the rap shit trash. Kodak can't save you on that. That shit trash. You can look scary all you want. Man, nigga play with your mama and handle that duh. So all that looking crazy in the camera and all that duh, hey, you damn near gotta, I ain't gonna tell you to get out and just, you know, crash out, but your name is Psycho. Your name is Psycho. I'm pretty sure when niggas talk to you on the phone when you call home, you ain't no changed man. You ain't no change, man. So yeah, you got two choices. You can change and just be up under Kodak and get the money, stay away from Miami, them hoods over there, where them niggas that you beef with, where they be roaming at. Stay away from there. Don't be going to clubs unless you book or Kodak book and you helping him out. Like really just stay out the way. Really watch over Kodak. Cause y'all whole squad over there. The top leader, he a cluck. Everybody keeps saying pray for him. But how can you pray for Kodak and God answer your prayer? Allah, Buddha, Jesus, whoever. When Kodak practiced voodoo and he believed in magic and stuff like that. So God not gonna answer your prayer because he believe in voodoo and shit like that. He believe in man. He think man can make things happen. A voodoo lady or a voodoo man. So God not gonna bless that. He'll hear you out. He'll hear you out, but Kodak gotta get his heart right first. And it don't seem like he done that. He can't even stop getting high. Kodak know if he passed away right now, he going to hell. Kodak know it ain't no place for him in heaven. Nowhere. He didn't did too many sins, man. And he know better and he still did it. So one layer that he'll be stuck in for a while would be Mammon. Mammon run this hell like he the prince of greed. And Kodak Black is all about greed. He believe in voodoo. He want money. He want power. Fame and all this shit. They're like, he definitely gonna get tortured. And on that tier right there, on that level right there, on that layer right there. Mammon gonna have his way with him. And his little demons is on the Mammon. Yeah, from the big ones to the small ones. Gonna punish him. Also, lust. He ain't married. He be wanting to sleep with different women and shit like that. So, yeah, he gonna get punished on, I think Amadeus run lust. Violence. He gonna go through a lot of layers. Violence. He could have had thoughts of taking his own self out. What you think is still committing the sin. So if he thought about taking his own self out, he was guilty of sin. Taking a whole bunch of pills, yeah. Let alone bags you done dropped on different guys' head, or you done told this hitter to go do this, that hitter to go do that. Yeah, another layer he gonna get punished in is fraud. Yeah, he do a lot of fraud, and I don't just mean scamming. Fraud is so many different layers in that word fraud. So a lot of, I mean, all scammers gonna go to hell when it comes to that right there. But you know, taking money under the table. So like a lot of judges, you'll see a lot of judges, a lot of people in the court system, they'd be in hell for that, turning the other cheek, taking money to not punish him for a sin that he committed, or not punishing that police officer knowing he did wrong, knowing he guilty. A lot of prosecutors, they're gonna be in that bitch too. Another one he gonna get punished in, and he probably gonna see young boy down there, is gluttony. Dudes that stay angry, always mean to people. Yeah, that's just one little example. That's just one of many. Treason, because he swear he a trap star and all this shit. Treason. How this man gonna get in heaven? How? He ain't living right now. He's still doing the devil's work right now. So he can pray all day, but in his heart, he still like to do these things that I'm saying. So, and he know better. And he make other people do bad things. So you're gonna be responsible for your sins and their sins. So yeah, man, like he gonna do what he can do right now to feel better or to escape pain, trauma, whatever he running from. So that's why he like that. That's another reason why he like that. Besides somebody lacing and shit and all that, he still would have been on that shit heavy. He got fucked over. If that's the case, allegedly. Like, we don't know for sure, but That's what it's given. So ain't no praying for him. Unless you're going to pray to Satan, that's the only way he can get some help at the state he in right now. He had to change his whole situation. Then you pray for him. Now, you can still pray for him to Jesus and Allah, because I can't say you wasting your time, but that don't mean Jesus or Allah going to answer that, because his heart, it ain't ready. Why would they bless something that's, they don't even, he don't even believe in them. He not even praying to them. If he do, it ain't real. It don't come from the heart. He don't want no help. He don't want no help. He like to get shelled. He don't even pretend like he want help. He don't even try. Well, he don't show it. DMX, he showed us. He showed us. So nah, he ain't walking with God. He walking with disease. That's what he walking with. So yeah, like somebody fucked him over. Whatever he took, whether he got laced, whatever happened, because it ain't the gas. It ain't the gas. It ain't just Percocets and Xannies and stuff like that. It ain't that. Some shit come up, and he'll never be the same again. He'll never be the same. He had to do a whole 360, and that'll take time. But like I say, with Kodak, when he in this state, this when his value dropped all the way down to the lowest it ever dropped. This when motherfucker ain't gonna call you. You know how many songs Kodak probably would be on the radio if Kodak was in his right mind? Yeah, like he'd be on this remix, that remix. He'd be doing this shit, man. But when he down bad and he don't even want the help, the phones don't ring like they used to. Nah, not like they used to. Whether it's interviews, why would you give Kodak Black $20,000 for an interview when he gonna talk like how he talk with the slur? He gonna talk crazy. He ain't gonna make no sense. He gonna act like he don't want to be there. You gonna get extra shell. You wasting your money. You wasting that shit, man. So he losing on that end. Why would you pay Kodak Black for some promo when he look like that, acting like that? So if you got true religion, you want a zombie looking cluck to promote your brand. That's gonna run away regular customers. Like that's only gonna pull in dudes who like him. What about the white kids and them, the Asians and the Chinese and they want to wear that? That's who y'all gonna have representing. So you'll run promo away. You'll run endorsements away. Why would Corona beer, a Heineken beer, a Bud Light beer, why would they put Kodak Black on a commercial when he looked like that? That's not a good look. So you run that away. If they know, if Sexy Red know you're not at your best, your voice, it don't sound the same no more. Your rap's kind of different. Why would they put you on the remix? Why not call the next artist, Bossman D-Lo, this one and that one? So Kodak, ever since he been letting them pills or meth or whatever he own take over his brain, he done lost a lot of income. Still got high spending habits. Yeah. When he perform, it ain't the same no more. That's getting terrible. I always got to light up a Black and Mild or a cigarette. I always got to stay smoking when he performing. So, man, because y'all got to understand, the reason why I'm saying when you start looking like that right there, what Kodak looking like, you're going to lose value in a lot of areas as far as like promo, endorsements, because now you don't get looked at like a role model. Nah, they look at you like you sad. They feel sorry for you. And shit like that. Like, you need help. That's what they're going to say when they look at you. The kids not going to want to be like you no more because you don't look regular. Yeah, they like motherfucker to get high and all that there, but they don't want you to look like that. The same motherfucker they see holding up homeless signs. Kodak look like that, just with jewelry and nice clothes on. And a Maybach Jeep and cars like that. So he don't look like he not doing role model type of things, and he ain't got the hottest songs out too. Like they'll reflect on the old shit, but yeah. So why would a company put Kodak Black as the person they're gonna do the commercial with when he looks sad? He look like he need help. When I say sad, not like he look like sad, like he's sad, but like he looked sad, like a sad case. He need help. We feel sorry for him. Like a kid not gonna look at Kodak Black and say, "I want to be like you when I grow up now." You'll go way better than putting YoungBoy on a commercial with the beer or the toothpaste or whatever you're trying to sell. There's nothing that you could put Kodak on and sell anything and it'll help it sell. The state that he in right now. Yeah, he probably can still make a good song, but it ain't the same no more. So when you get yourself like that, it just everything go downhill. If he try to renegotiate his deal right now, he would not get nowhere near that he think he would. Because he a high risk. He a high risk for the street shit, going to jail, and overdosing. And just not doing shit, like just being lazy. So if a label gave him $20 million, he probably would just take the $20 million and not do his part. So now, like, shit, like I say, it's sad. If depending on who looking at it, because shit, me looking at it, hell no, it ain't sad. It's what niggas want to do. You know, it's the cons of the taking drugs and shit like that. It's the cons. Sometimes it can take advantage of your whole body. Shit like quicksand. Now you in that bitch too deep. DMX, he was in it too deep, and it took his whole soul. The dude who played Omar in The Wire, it took his soul. He was in it too deep. Quicksand. It kept pulling him. Now he in over his head. Kodak still got a fighting chance though, but he got to stop this shit now. Because now, imagine what got him high before. Imagine if he looked like that and act like that. Imagine how much he got to take to make him feel like how he want to feel. So if his pills, he got to eat like 10, 15 pills, 8 pills a day at a time. We don't do nothing but just keep shit mellow. You know, like whatever he doing, he got to do a lot of it. Because it seems like he looking like that all day, every day. There's never a moment where he not high. Except when not even when he sleep, because he high when he sleep. So he don't give his body no breaks, and it's showing in his skin, in his eyes, in his talk, everything. His speech, his how he perform on stage, everything, man. So Syko got to come home to that. Syko got to come home to that, and if he not the type of dude that's a team player that just want to be a help for Kodak, then he gonna be right back in the hood. You gonna get him a pack, and he gonna deal with that beef, which can send him back to the feds or hell. He can send him back to the feds or hell. Ride and get pulled over, get caught with a switch, or a blick, or both. Yeah. Got narcotics on him. So yeah, it's all bad, man. Shell, DUIs, shell out his mind. So man, he got to come home to beef. But it's up to him to change that shit around. Cause you can get away from that. These dudes ain't gonna fly to city, state to state, trying to chase you down. So yeah, if you do take the good route, of course they're gonna get online saying you ain't like that, this and that, you be high and all that shit. So, and then you could tell that Kodak not on no war shit. Like he ain't ready for no war right now. He not ready to indulge in no beef like that. He just trying to enjoy life, get shell. He already got to deal with all this shit on the internet. Every time somebody bring his name up, they feeling sorry for him. They say you're gonna end up like DMX and say this and that. It's never uplifting things. They don't tell Kodak he the best no more. They don't say, yeah, go. Can't nobody shoot. If Kodak Black don't hurry up and really start dropping bangers back to back, they gonna get over his sound. They gonna get over his sound. So nigga better stop playing, man. Like, that high that good, it done took over the brain that much. You hurting your brain, man. I just told you ways where motherfucker ain't fucking with it no more. So, man, what you gonna do? You gonna push your boy back to the streets, Psycho, and force him to step, force him to face that shit that he and put on himself, or y'all gonna move out the way and really focus on this rap shit, let him help you, and y'all stay out the way, and yeah, you stay alive. You be a help. You be a Tony Yayo to Kodak. Hype man, whatever you gotta do. Come up with ideas for merch, whatever you gotta do. But you gotta wanna do that shit though. That's the only thing. Nigga be so tough. Nigga get a little bit of clothes, jewelry. Now you wanna feel celebrated. And who gonna do that? If you ain't built no name in the hip hop industry, they're not gonna do it. So who gonna do it? Little thoughts around the hood and shit like that. Regular people around the hood, shit like that. So you want that love. So yeah, man, like, you doing all this time in the Fed, Psycho, you better come on with a plan. You better come on with a defensive plan. The niggas say they trying to whack your kids and you. That's nasty work right there. Kodak, he ain't out here getting them niggas gone like all like his friends, his homeboys, whoever's still on the streets. He ain't doing that, so you could be on your own with this one right here. But yeah, man, like, y'all better get y'all shit together, man. But what y'all take on this right here, though? What y'all think? Y'all hit that like button, hit them conversations, man. Share the video. IG _gang_spitter. Cash App $Gang spitter704. Y'all drop no comments, man. He was with him. Gone.